How to build up strength for the muscle up. First of all, you need explosive both pushing and pulling power, and I'm going to be covering 4 to 5 different exercises for you to be able to achieve your first muscle up. Starting off with the first exercise, we're going to be working on the pull element. The exercise is called the explosive chest to bar pull-ups, meaning that you're going to be pulling up to try and touch your chest to the bar with each rep, and then gradually pulling up higher and higher, so that way you can really fly up there and around the bar. So the setup is pretty simple. You're going to find yourself a bar and you're going to grip onto the bar at about shoulders width apart with your thumbs wrapped under and around the bar. We're going to keep our feet together and our knees together. This is very, very important. Squeezing your core, and as we do the chest to bar pull up, we're not going to bend the knees, because that way you're going to be cheating and you're going to be using assistance from your hips to throw yourself up. So we're going to keep our legs straight and use purely our lats to do most of the pulling. So once in the hanging position, exhale, drive the elbows down into the ground and try to pull up as high as you can. So we're going to breathe out to generate more power, and then as you come down, we're going to inhale, exhale, pull up, try to touch your chest to the bar. The rep range is 4 to 5 reps for 3 sets. Now, if you cannot pull that high, don't worry. A good progression is to do the chest to bar pull-ups with resistance bands. So this is going to help you to close the gap between body weight reps, normal pull-ups, to being able to do a chest to bar pull-up. So get yourself a thin resistance band, and this should take resistance away from your body, therefore allowing you to pull up much more higher. And over time, your body's going to be able to get used to working in this range, and it's going to be easy. Give it time and you'll be able to get there. Moving on to the next exercise is the explosive straight bar dip. We do this over parallel dips because, think about it, the muscle up is actually done on a straight bar, not a parallel bar. So it makes sense for us to mainly practice straight bar dips. And by doing them explosively, it's going to generate force coming from your triceps and your chest, so that way you can actually transition from the pull into the dip effortlessly. So get on top of a straight bar. I've got my bar set up here, so if you're training from the gym, you can use a Smith machine or even a squat rack. Anything with a straight bar, that is good to go. Notice how I'm keeping my feet together and my hands are literally by my sides. My grip is not too far apart, I'm literally keeping it by my legs. Feet together, knees straight, and as I lower down, I'm going to try to lower down by bending the elbows, and I'm going to fold my body a little bit, letting my legs come forward so that way I can come down comfortably while maintaining balance. Lower down until our triceps is parallel to the ground and your lower chest touching the bar. That should be your reference point. And by bringing your legs up and forward a little bit, it's going to help us to get down there much more smoother. And then we're going to push into our palms, locking our arms up at the top. So that'll be 1 rep. We're going to be doing between 5 to 10 reps for 3 sets. And we're going to do this very fast. So come down, slow, exhale, very fast. Come down, slow, inhale, exhale, very fast. Be snappy. Speed is of the essence. That's why we work with low rep ranges. So do this for 5 reps, 3 sets. Another foundation exercise is doing push-ups. As cliche as this may sound, doing the basics is going to help you to build strength in the long run for any calisthenics skills. If you've got good basics, you're going to be able to progress fast. So the requirement to be able to do a muscle up is between 15 to 20 reps clean. So work on getting your push-ups high, because this is going to then support your pushing power when it comes to doing dips as well. So dips and push-ups go hand in hand for muscle up. So to do a proper push-up, let's break down the form, because a lot of you guys don't know how to do it properly. So we are going to get into a push-up position with our shoulders stacked on top of our wrists, feet together, core tight, glutes tight. And notice how my core is straight and always engaged, and my butt is also engaged because my lower back is in a straight line. It's not arching, okay? Whereas some of you guys like to arch your lower back, and that shows lack of core activation and glute activation. So to fix this, pull the belly button back towards the spine and then pushing your hips forward to then force your lower back to become flat. Then we're going to bend our elbows down, lower our chest down towards the ground until our triceps are parallel to the ground. And then we're going to push through, locking our arms up at the top, and that will be 1 rep. So work in sets of 10 to 15 for 3 sets. The next exercise is the false grip Australian pull-up. it is very important for us to have strong grip strength, and when having a false grip, it's going to make it much more easier for us to transition from the pull into the dip. Pretty much the false grip is when you're gripping onto the bar but rolling your knuckles and wrists forward, so that way your knuckles are facing away from the bar. This is going to close the distance for you to be able to transition from the pull into the dip. Your wrists will not have to roll as much, because think about it, if you're just using a normal grip, as you transition, you're going to have to rotate so much to get up, and that will cause movement inefficiency. That's why when we get into a false grip, you then just transition up a little bit, and that will be much more easier. So we're going to get into the Australian pull-up position with an emphasis on holding a false grip. Roll the wrist forward, lock it in, drive the elbows down into the ground, bring your chest up while keeping your glutes and core tight. Touch your chest to the bar, lower back down, lock your arms out. And we're going to do this for 5 to 8 reps for 3 sets. And finally, we obviously need a good core strength to be able to support us and keep us stable when doing the muscle up. And a great one for anyone to do is called the hanging knee raises. We do the hanging variation so that way we can work on our grip strength, and also going to be targeting the entire abdominal region, especially in the core. So the setup is simple. Grab onto the bar at the back shoulders width apart with our thumbs wrapped under and around the bar. Then keeping our arms locked out, we're going to drive our knees up towards the chest, and then we're going to slowly lower back down, locking our legs out, making the legs straight. And then we're going to lower back down to the starting position. So that'll be 1 rep. Now you may be swinging, and that's because 1, you lack in core strength, and 2, you're doing it too fast. I think number 2 is the most important one. So by slowing it down, so you can go up fast at a count of 1 second, but as you come down, really squeeze your core, resist it. As you come down, think about like pulling your core back as you extend your legs down. This is a little hack that's going to help you to slow down the motion and reduce the swing. So do this for 10 reps for 3 sets. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you do find it useful. If you like it, give us a thumbs up. It would be highly appreciated. And if you also like to be coached by me, well, great news, because I've created an online school community where like-minded individuals like you can join in and follow on a 12-week program, either beginners, intermediate to advanced, to help you to improve your strength. And it will just give you that guidance, structure, and accountability. And you'll have access to a worldwide community of like-minded people like yourselves who are benefiting from this, and it'll all be for free. So if you like the sound of that, I'll leave the link in the bio for you to download the app and sign up, all for free. Hurry up though, because memberships are going to be closed very soon, within a week. So first come, first served. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next video.